Take his younger brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, behind the white line, there's lots of front seats right over here.
Come. Grandam.
Oh,
What do I do with
you've
this?
made such a mess. How am I supposed to get this
What do I do with this?
Last night.
Silly.
Last night I hear they lay at Stony Stratford, and at Northampton they do late tonight. Tomorrow or next day they will be here.
Oh, I long with all my heart to see the prince again. I hope he has much grown since last I saw him.
But I hear no. They say my son of York has almost overtaken him in his growth.
My mother, but I would not have it so.
Why, my dear grandson, it is good to grow.
Grandam, one night as we did sit at supper, my Uncle Rivers talked how I did grow, more than my brother. Aye, quoth my Uncle Gloucester. Small herbs have grace, great weeds do grow apace. Mary, they say my uncle grew so fast he could gnaw a crust at 2 hours old.
Oh, why, pretty York, who told you this?
A parlous boy, go to, you are too shrewd.
Oh, dear madam, do not be angry with the child.
Pictures have ears.
What is thy news?
Such news, madam, as grieves me to relate.
How doth the prince?
Well, madam, and in health.
What is thy news?
Lord Rivers and Lord Grey are sent to Pomfret, prisoners.
Who committed them?
The mighty dukes, Gloucester and Buckingham.
Under what accusation?
The sum of all I can I have disclosed.
Ay me! I see the ruin of my house. The tiger now has seized the gentle hind.
Oh, accursed and unquiet wrangling days! How many of you have mine eyes beheld? Let me die, that I may look on death no more.
Come, my boy, we will to sanctuary.
No, stay. I will go with you.
You have no cause.
Gracious lady, go, and thither take your treasure and your goods.
Go, I'll conduct you to sanctuary.
Welcome, sweet prince. Welcome to London.
Welcome, dear cousin, my thoughts sovereign. The weary way hath made you melancholy.
No, uncle, but our crosses on the way have made it tedious, wearisome, and heavy. I want more uncles here to welcome me.
Oh, those uncles which you want were dangerous. God keep you from them and from such false friends.
God keep me from false friends, but there were none. I thought my mother and my brother York would long ere have met us on the way. Fie, what a slug is Hastings, that he comes out whether to tell us if they will come or no.
And in good time, here comes the sweating lord.
Welcome, my lord. What? Will our mother come?
On what occasion? God, he knows, not I. The queen, your mother, and your brother York have taken sanctuary.
Fie, what an indirect and peevish course is this of hers. My lord bishop, will your grace unto the queen and persuade her to send the Duke of York unto his princely brother presently. My lord Hastings, if she deny, go with him and from her jealous arms pluck him perforce.
My lord of Buckingham, if my weak oratory can from his mother win the Duke of York, anon expect him here. But if she be obdurate to mild entreaties, God in heaven forbid we should infringe the holy privilege of blessed sanctuary. Not for all this land would I be guilty of so deep a sin.
You are too obstinate, my lord. You break not sanctuary in seizing him. The prince hath neither claimed it nor deserved it. Oft have I heard of sanctuary men, but sanctuary children? Never till now.
My lord, you shall overrule my mind for once. Come on, Lord Hastings, will you go with me?
I go, my lord.
Good lords, make all the speedy haste you may. Say, Uncle Gloucester, if our brother come, where shall we sojourn till our coronation?
If I may counsel you, some day or two your highness shall repose you at the tower, for your best health and comfort.
I do not like the tower of any place.
So wise, so young, they say do never live long.
Did Julius Caesar build that place, my lord?
He did, my gracious lord, begin that place.
That Julius Caesar was a famous man. Death makes no conquest of this conqueror. Though now he lives in fame, but not in life. I'll tell you what, my cousin. Buckingham.
My gracious lord.
And if I live until I be a man, I'll win our ancient right in France again, or die a soldier as I lived a king.
And in good time, here comes the Duke of York.
Richard of York, how fares our loving brother?
Well, my dread lord, so must I call you now.
How fares our cousin, noble lord of York?
I thank thee, gentle uncle. You say that weeds are fast in growth. The prince my brother hath outgrown me far. He is more beholding to you than I.
Well, he may command me as my sovereign, but you have power in me as in a kinsman.
I pray you, uncle, give me this dagger.
My dagger, little cousin, with all my heart.
A beggar, brother?
I might thank you as you call me.
How?
Little.
So young and so cutting is wonderful.
My lord, will it please you pass along? We will to your mother to entreat of her to meet you at the tower and welcome you.
What? Will you go into the tower, my lord?
My lord protector needs will have it so.
I shall not sleep quiet at the tower.
Why, what should you fear?
Mary, my Uncle Clarence's angry ghost. My grandam told me he was murdered there.
I fear no uncle's dead.
And none that live, I hope.
And if they live, I hope I need not fear. But come, my lord, go into the tower.
Well, let them rest. Come hither, Catesby. What thinkest thou? Is it not an easy matter to make William Lord Hastings of our mind for the installment of this noble duke in the seat royal of this famous isle?
He for his father's sake loves the prince.
What thinkst thou then of Lord Stanley, or will not he?
He will do all in all as Hastings doth.
Well, then no more but this, go, gentle Catesby, and as it were far off, sound thou, Lord Hastings, how he doth stand affected to our purpose, and bring us notice of his inclination.
Yes, commend me to Lord William. Tell him, Catesby, that his ancient knot of dangerous adversaries tomorrow will let blood at Pomfret Castle.
My good lords, both with all the speedy haste I can.
My lord, what shall we do if we perceive Lord Hastings will not yield to our complots?
Oh. Chop off his head. Something we will determine. And look, when I am king, claim thou of me the earldom of Hereford.
I'll claim that promise at your grace's hand.
And look to have it yielded with all kindness. Come, let us sup betimes.
Come, bring forth the prisoners.
Sir William Catesby, let me tell you this. Today shalt thou behold a subject die for truth, for duty, and for loyalty.
God bless the prince from all the pack of you. And not you are of damned bloodsuckers. You'll live that shall cry woe for this hereafter. Dispatch. The limit of your lives is out.
My lord! My lord!
Oh!
One from the Lord Stanley!
Cannot my Lord Stanley sleep these tedious nights?
So it appears by that I have to say, he dreamt the boar had raised it off his helm. If you will presently take horse with him to shun the danger that his soul defines.
Now Margaret's curse is fallen upon our heads. For standing by when Richard stabbed her son.
Then cursed she Richard. Then cursed she Buckingham. Then cursed she Hastings. Oh, remember God to hear her prayer for them, as now for us.
Make haste. The hour of death is expiate.
Come, Grey, let us here embrace. Farewell, until we meet again in heaven.
Go, fellow, go, return into thy Lord. Tell him his fears are shallow, without instance. And for his dreams, I wonder he's so simple to trust the mockery of unquiet slumbers. Go, bid thy master rise and come to me, and we will both together to the tower, where he shall see the boar will use us kindly.
I'll go, my lord, and tell him what you say.
Many good morrows, my noble lord.
Good morrow, Catesby. You are early stirring. What news? What news in this our tottering state?
'Tis a reeling world indeed, my good lord, and I believe we'll never stand upright till Richard wears the garland of the realm.
How? Where the garland? Dost thou mean the crown?
Aye, my good lord.
I'll have this crown of mine cut from my shoulders before I see the crown so foul misplaced. Canst thou guess that he doth aim at it?
Aye, upon my life, and hopes to find you forward upon his party for the gain thereof. And herein sends you this good news, that this same very day your enemies, the kindred of the Queen, have died at Pomfret.
Indeed, I am no mourner for that news, but that I'll give my voice on Richard's side. To bar my master's heirs in true descent, God knows I will not do it to the death.
God keep your lordship in that gracious mind.
Come on, come on. Where's your boar spear, man? Fear you the boar and go so unprovided?
My lord, good morrow. Good morrow, Catesby. You may jest on, but by the holy rood, I do not like these tidings, I.
Oh, my lord, think you but that I know our state secure, I would be so triumphant as I am?
The lords of Pomfret, when they rode from London, were jocund and thought their state was shorn. Pray God, I say, I proved a needless coward. Shall we to the tower, my lord? The day is spent.
Come, have with you. What you want, my lord? They the lords you talked of are beheaded.
They, for their truth, had better warn their heads than some that have accused them wear their hats. But come, my lord, let us away. Let us all away. All to the tower.
Let us away.